Welcome to This Learning with Loden. I'm excited to be with you today. I have Ella Coulter with me and I have Miss Ashley Finley with me. A lot of you know Miss Ashley from the high school. And we're here today to talk about a program that we've had in place for a little over a year now, which is our Certified Youth Apprenticeship program. And we have several students that are working in our schools and in our community through the program, learning all kinds of new experiences. And Ashley, will you take the lead and kind of talk about where are we at? Because the program has been evolving very fast.
Sure, yeah. We just started the Registered Youth Apprenticeship program we're in our second year. And we have 24 students in the program. The Registered Youth Apprenticeship program is an opportunity for students to work towards an apprenticeship certification in an area that they are interested in pursuing as a career. The certification comes from the Department of Labor, so they work with local businesses in an area that they're interested, and then they work to complete a certain number of hours in that field. We have, like I said, we have 24 students in our program right now. Our students are participating as stage technicians, pharmacy technicians. We have a unit health assistant who's working with 911, and then we have several students who are working as teachers' aides, working towards that certification. And that's why Ella's here today. She's one of our teachers' aide apprentices.
Nationally, when we started the program, looking at statewide, there was only slightly over 300 students across the entire state. So 24 is a very good number for our second year. And when you're going over the names, the bulk of the positions are in our district right now.
Yeah.
We also have community partners.
We do, yes. And to brag on our program just a little bit and tell you how awesome our community and our kids are, we are actually number 6 in the state for the number of students that we have in our program.
Okay. That's phenomenal.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. And yes, like Dr. Loden said, we have most of our students are employed through the school district. Our stage technician students are working at the ATOS. Our XLT students are working towards their teacher's aide. I'm sorry, not students, but employees. And then we work with Christian County Emergency Management and Alps Pharmacy. Those are, we have a couple other partners in the community, but those are the ones who currently have students working towards their apprenticeship.
Now, from a student view, what's it like being in the program?
It's really nice because I feel like, especially being involved in so many things, it can feel like a really lot to have work on top of that. But just having the youth apprenticeship to know that there's like a goal in mind and a certification to work up to, and also the option of having like class for like the working, you can have a gap hour to then travel to your job, which is really nice because then it's not like so much stuff.
And a couple of advantages, just thinking about our program, is it's helping our students to identify what they feel like they would like. Mm-hmm. Often people are critical, kids go to college, they change their majors. And we've had several people go through the program that have said, this is what I really want to do. And others will be like, I don't want to do this. So it's a lot better to say, I want to be a teacher and then change your mind. But going through the program, do you still want to be a teacher?
I want to be in the kids field, like 100% working with kids, but I'm more so right now leaning towards either like speech pathology or occupational therapist, so not like teacher in schools wise, but like definitely working with kids.
So this is reinforcing you want to work with kiddos. Mm-hmm. And then now you just got to figure out what way to go.
Exactly, yeah.
And both are good fields because we have several people that are SLPs. Mm-hmm. We have all kinds of services being provided from occupational therapy to physical therapy that can be used in the schools or away from the schools.
Yeah. I was just going to say that that's one of my favorite pieces of the Registered Youth Apprenticeship program is that the kids get the opportunity to say, yes, I do like this, or no, I don't like it. And I think that them knowing what they don't like is just
and
as
knowing
valuable.
Early, too. Yeah.
And actually, clean up my mess, but with the program, if you're in the community, we allow the students to leave early. They have to have a job that pays, and you have to be willing to not just to say you're changing oil, working on a car, doing whatever. You have to be willing to mentor them and help them around soft skills, just being a good employee and working with us. And it's really a simple ask.
Yeah. No, there's no mess to clean up. That was the perfect example. description of what that program is. But yes, we would love to have some more community partners with us. We have a lot of students who are interested in so many different things, and the sooner we can get them into the world to experience that, the better it is going to be for our kids. And I don't know if you've talked to a Nixa student lately, but they are all incredibly amazing students who work really hard and have a lot to offer. So we are actually working with a local business to start a social media position where the student will be helping them with their social media and their website. And so, yes, paid positions, almost any field you could imagine, as long as it leads to something that could be a career.
And that's any field. We started a few years ago. We partnered with Show Me Christian County and the Chamber. They helped us to identify the soft skills that our employers really want in students, regardless if you're going to college, going to trade, going to work. And then on top of that, now we have a Portrait of an Eagle that has a lot of the same soft skills embedded. So all of our students are receiving the soft skills training. And then when you look at your business, we have kids that are very techy. So if you need someone with web page design, helping you with social media, it can be anything from a dentist office to a veterinary clinic to a insurance agency. I mean, we have all kinds of students willing to help.
Yes, I would love to have some students more in the construction field. We have a ton of students who are interested in the medical field, and so if we could get some registered youth apprenticeships in that area, that would be really exciting for me and our kids.
And one thing I love about this, I think you'll like as an employer, if you're looking at this, it's not Miss Finley saying you're going to take Gerald Loden. You put up a job posting and the students apply and you choose the student, and if it's not working out, you can say it's not working out. It's not like you're required to. This is giving them the ability to have a real job where you have to do the right things every day, show up on time, and deliver the goods. And if they're doing that, then you'll have a good employee. If they're not, you can say it's not working out.
Yep.
And we haven't really had that to happen, but we know eventually as it gets larger, it probably will. But right now, it's been a very good fit for the people that are working.
Yeah.
Any other comments, any things you'd like to share about the program before we wrap up?
I think one thing that is really beneficial with it is that you can have hands-on learning, because a lot of these partnerships that we have, like teaching, or like even if we become into the medical field, having partners, that's something that you can't really gain in high school. Like you can't really get that true experience. So being able to be hands-on learning especially helps with me, because that's when my multiple intelligences, I'm hands-on learning. And in order to gain that, you have to experience it. And it's really nice to be able to experience now instead of later being like, oh no, what do I do? It's nice to know now that I'm prepared.
Was there a lot more to teaching than what you thought after you got around it?
Yes, because you have to know specifically age group wise, what it takes for each group, because it just really takes a lot for comparing kindergarten class to a fourth grade class. You have to differentiate how you're gonna go about those kids, and knowing now that I can be with any of those grades, I know that I can have any age group and be like, okay, I'm prepared.
And I bet, did you see a lot of differences in each group? Like if you're in fourth grade, you can see a lot of differences.
Definitely, yeah.
Lots of different needs.
For sure.
Well, our teachers do a great job of juggling all the different hats.
Yeah.
In every room, you have so many different needs and so many strengths.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Well, thanks for being with me today.
Yeah,
and,
thanks for inviting us.
I hope you've enjoyed this Learning with Loden. If you'd like to reach out, Ms. Finley's information is available. We'll see you soon.